Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is giving her hope is cruel.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea that... I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists...
Revelio!
So much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. There's a dead wizard in my book.
Confringo! Glacis! Accio!
Greg, come here. I will make you.
Protego! Confringo!
Enjoy for a bit of dying, are we? You will me up there. Surely you can see that. You've made your last mistake. I won't rest.
Glacier! Confringo!
One less human to worry about. I won't rest until little gnome cow. Kill spells glance off. Right, not to be worried. Let's get much there you are. Cover up why he's coming back this way.
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
Put me down!
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you,
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them. It may be grasping at Billy. Might be the only way to...
Perhaps you're right.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio!
Confringo!
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Glacius! Confringo! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Confringo! Revelio! This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. you have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts, where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
They're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to... Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit... I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
What's this one about?
Confringo!
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind... Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. I finally got my hat. It's only the pinnacle of all goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is...
Well, thank you.
Think nothing of it. I have some,
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Confringo!
A pristine...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in
It is increasingly rare. But if you truly... We ourselves...
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many others, so do not confuse us.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees, for centuries, sadly, they have...
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe.
And you need someone to help?
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones. Let us get moving while the stop.
No need to convince me.
Brilliant. You won't Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go, then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Confringo! A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
Revelio!
tidy as I expected.
Confringo!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with...
I suppose there are...
Where precisely is the table?
According to an...
Actually, that's all I...
Oh, very well. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as... And your contribution was in...
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing... This is only the beginning. And if I have ever seen one...
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It's all in the throat. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. Incredible!
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Glad you came.
Where they go.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband... I've seen her a few times since... I wonder if you might pop... And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean Aidan was bringing the box. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio. Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprott?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Hacked by dogs.
Aloha, Mora.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you ma-
I did.
Nice to meet you.
My brother Bardolph was simply at my...
Why don't you simply leave?
Upper Hogs? No. He's gone to seek Vic.
I'm unfortunately quite...
Much of...
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually...
Oh!
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients.
And she's correct.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, thanks. If you wouldn't mind...
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you!
Sorola also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. He was hoping to go through it with... Aidan took ill. The cavern is in the...
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you.
One less human to worry about. I won't rest. Fine.
Protego. Glacius. Confringo.
Over here. One less human to worry. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Confringo.
Arrogant child.
Glacius. Confringo.
No! I will make you.
Yes.
Confringo.
No!
One camp down, one more to go.
Enjoy suffering, do you? The wizards will be defeated.
Protego. Confringo.
Just here. Why drag this out longer than necessary? Move of a tower. This is where you will face your
Protego!
How nice of you.
Glacius!
How nice of you.
Confringo! Repulsor!
Won't let humans to worry about.
Confringo! Glacius! Confringo!
I won't rest.
Protego!
You're dead.
Confringo! Confringo!
I won't rest. Dead. Lucky, that's all. I don't know.
Confringo! Protego!
I won't rest until you're dead.
I'll be glad to hear that.
Confringo! Glacius! Depulsor! Revelio!
New instruments are expensive, you know.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor cousin.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock.
You cleared them out?
It was harrowing.
When my brother returned, you saved her. I fear for other hamlets. True.
I should be going now.
Revelio!
Sincerely.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by Doc.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello again. Rumor is he was.
I can certainly look out.
Any help would be I can't. Claire will be at the house if you'd like to speak with her.
I should investigate.
Revelio! Confringo! Confringo!
that anything? Jumper. That must be Bardolph.
Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Glacier! Depulso!
Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Bowman would want to know what really happened to him.
Revelio.
This mentions in theory, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the Hawklumps and the box of letters. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Confringo!
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Glacius!
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Accio. Revelio.
Hope you have a magical day.
Revelio.
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. And for returning this box of letters.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. I was musing on when I was told horrible stories. It's silly.
You want me to follow the...
I do, yes.
Very well.
Oh, you can usually find...
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden
Revelio.
forest. Good luck.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the...
Oh, perhaps for now I'm...
Revelio.
Travel broadens the mind.
What will I do without her?
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Revelio.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh,
Hello.
oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose. By the way, welcome to Dogweed and Dip. Oh, if there wasn't the except, of course, for cursing. Mind you don't not.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop.
Revelio.
Lumos. Protego! Lumos. Lumos.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Protego! Glaciers! Assignment's all finished.
On another adventure, are we?
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. I'll be sure to let her know how well...
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Wingardium Leviosa. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snowsword.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural. Well done!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
Places.
Place that for you in the next room.
I wish we didn't have to use a dagger.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Talent and resolve are...
Thank you, Professor.
Don't... Now, let's see how you fare with Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Glacius. Diffindo.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Watch yourself.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica?
These rocks have seen better days.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to us?
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. I do not see any guards.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I wonder what that does.
Accio.
That didn't work. Perhaps something.
Depulso.
That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah! Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
All flavour of wicked.
Repulsor! Defender! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Defender.
Seems like they have an intruder in their midst.
They want to fire! You will!
Accio.
What have you done?
Defender. Glacius. Aloha Mora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Defender. Aloha Mora.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Best thing in the world.
You can't keep your eyes off the pretty lass you can't. Quick, look at the spot and resolve the country.
Potato!
Leviosa!
Defender. Glacius. Accio. Defender. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Accio. Findo! Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry! Oh! Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make... Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight up. I will say I didn't.
Of course.
That Rookwood's looking for it. Enough to connect Harlow. Now, tell...
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Poppy will be relieved to know that my mother will be worried.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space, as Deke was saying. And,
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for him. Tobbs' master doesn't let it...
That sounds awful.
As the item you wove in...
I understand. Leave...
Oh, thank you.
Accio! 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 Accio!
Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map. Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.